Okay, let's look at problem 2 now. Identifying periodic functions. Is the function periodic? If it is, what is the period? So this one, I can easily see that it's not, well, from what we've been given, it's not periodic. Now, if I started off again, went back up and came back down again, it would be periodic. But because my y values are different, and I don't repeat my y values again, then it's not periodic. Let's look at the second one, part B. Here I can see that I'm coming back up to the same hump. I have the same bottom. I have the same little crevices. So this one is definitely periodic. And I can choose a point, so I can say from peak to peak. I can choose from peak to peak, and if I choose from peak to peak, it goes from 0 to 10, so the period is 10. I can also choose from a lower peak to a lower peak, and that's from 4 to 15. Nope, this is 14 because it's going by 4s. So from 4 to 14, which is also a period of 10. And I can also use from this curve to this curve. So there's different ways you can look at it, but we should get 10 each time. Okay, let's take a look at guided number 2. It says, is the function periodic? If it is, what is the period? So again, this one is not periodic, and we can see that's not periodic because I don't have the same y values that repeat themselves. For part B, I can see that it's periodic because here I have a y of 2 and again at 2, so they have the same peaks. And I can see that I'm going down to a minimum, down to a minimum again. So now we can say, well, what is the period? So if I go from peak to peak, from -2 to 2, that's a period of 4. From -2 to 2 is a distance of 4. Let's look at part C. It says, if the period of a function is 4 seconds, how many cycles does it have in 1 minute? So I can do that. I have 60 seconds, because that's what's in there. 60 seconds equals 1 minute. Divided by 4, I should get 15. So I should have 15 cycles. The next question, what is the period of a function that has 180 cycles per minute? So my minute again is 60 seconds. So 60 seconds, and that's 180. So if I reduce that, I get 1/3. So that's my period, 1/3. Then we have, what about 440 cycles per second? So now we're in seconds. So we can go ahead and say 1 over 444. And that would be my period, 144. 1 over 144. I hope this helps.